Such a beautiful morning. I just was seeing very quickly the previous Murli, but it's a beautiful Murli that you all churned. Significance of point and drop. I'm sure something stayed in you and you took that buffer day, must have churn on it. I was just, from the very beginning part, I was remembering Baba says, who is embodiment of knowledge, knowledgeful and powerful. To the extent you are knowledgeful and powerful, to that extent you are innocent. I love that. I want to churn on that, elaborate on that. I'm sure that was a deep Murli, after which Baba is touching on having, chit chat with. So, what's that Baba would speak to? I think it's most importantly the realization who I am. So then only that chit chat has any value or meaning, as BapDada speaks to not the persons, the roles we are, but the souls who are eternally Baba's children. So that's an important and most foremost, as Baba even mentioned today on Mondays, Sakar Murli, the foremost direction, 3 months from Baba is to remember him, to follow his stream. Then who am I who is remembering Baba? That makes an impact. Is it the role? I'm still role conscious. I'm thinking myself as Anu and remembering God, Baba, or the soul. Even if we have understood God, Baba, very well, if my consciousness is Anu, that layer is still there, then it is very less impact. That yoga is not bringing benefit. The most essential is to experience separate from the role and story, being the soul and being able to see the story, the role of Anu as a part on the stage. Whatever is written, meant to happen, it can happen, but who am I who is seeing that makes a difference, because then accordingly I give my response. So let's just hold on to that little thought. Q, who am I who is listening to Baba? And today it's such a beautiful title that BapDada is having chit chat with his children from abroad. Well, double foreigners Baba mentions, but each of us are from abroad. We don't belong here, whether in India or abroad. On earth, we are foreigners. We belong to the home soul. Let's turn on this Murli that was spoken on 3rd of March 1984. Title is BapDada's Chit Chat with Brothers and Sisters from Abroad. So this is connected with certain aspects that in abroad brothers and sisters have to face, or could be a not really obstacle, but yet obstacle for serving, how to serve, whatever it may be related to. It has a message, direction, information for every child of BapDada. Let's see what BapDada is telling us today. Today, BapDada has specially come to meet double foreign children. Double foreign means those who constantly experience the land of the self and the sweet. So right away, Baba completely transformed, changed it to double foreigner, means who are constantly aware and so experience the land of the self, the true self, awareness, and the sweet home. Then only you are a double foreigner, Baba is saying. when you experience both your true home. We are always the residents of that land, the ones who reside in the sweet home and have come to this land abroad, to a foreign kingdom, to establish self sovereignty. That is, to establish the soul conscious kingdom, that is, the kingdom of happiness, and have taken the support of nature, that is, matter, the body, in order to play our parts in an incognito way. The soul is incognito, invisible, and we take the support of the nature, the matter, in order for the play to play the parts, but it is that invisible incognito soul who is playing that part, and that is the biggest purpose behind it, and that is the soul to experience its own qualities of happiness, love, power, kindness, compassion, everything. So Baba is saying that you, the soul who resides in that land forever, have come to this land abroad, to a foreign kingdom, to establish self sovereignty. Means whatever role you are playing, that self, as a king, self sovereign, that self, true self's qualities are expressed. That is to establish the soul conscious kingdom, the kingdom of happiness, and have taken the support of nature, the matter, in order to play our parts in an incognito. Hey, residents of the land of the self, you are playing your part in a foreign land. Means the awareness has to be live. We are conscious, we are awake when we are playing our part in the foreign land, but we become the foreign land's role. We forget who we are. Baba is reminding, saying, hey, residents of the land of the self, your land from Sulu. You are playing your part in a foreign land. This is the land of matter. The original land is the land of souls. Matter is now under the influence of Maya. It is Maya's kingdom, and this is why souls are under her control. When you become a conqueror of Maya, this matter will become your server and give you happiness. But this matter is now under the influence. But when matter is Satopradhan, there's no influence of me. Then matter gives happiness. But then, how Maya will become Satopradhan? When the souls will become Pradhan. Satopradhan means the consciousness is very stable, clear, constant. Who am I? And this is just to play. So Baba says, when you become a conqueror of Maya, this matter will become your server and give you happiness. When you become a conqueror of Maya and a conqueror of matter, it will become your kingdom of happiness, the Sato Pradhan kingdom and the golden world. So when there is no influence of Maya, matter will be pure, will have no illness, no suffering. Then it will become your kingdom of happiness, the Sato Pradhan kingdom and the golden world. Do you have this awareness clearly? You simply have to change your costume in a second. You have to renounce the old costume and adopt a new one. How long will it take? In order to become a deity from an angel, it's just as long as changing your costume. You will also do this via the sweet home. Even then, it is just a matter of. However, at the end, the awareness you will have is that you are now about to change from an angel to a deity. Do you have the awareness of the deity body, the deity life, the deity world, and the time of Satopradhan matter? Do the sanskars of the kingdom you have had many times and the deity life with which you were filled emerge? Because we were there, right? Baba is saying, yes, do you have that awareness clearly that you go to Golden age, what does that mean? Is that we are conqueror of Maya and matter. Matter is Sattva-pradhan, soul is Sattva-pradhan. We have lived that life. Then Baba is saying that it is there in the memory. So how much is it, in the emerging form? The deity body, the deity life, the deity world, time of Sattva-pradhan matter, the sanskars of the kingdom you have had many times, and the deity life with which you were filled to that emerge. Because until the sanskars emerge in you, who are to become deities, how would the golden world emerge in the through your emerged thoughts? The deity world will become revealed on this earth. Do these thoughts emerge automatically by themselves? Or do you feel that there is still a lot more? So we can check for ourselves. Is it automatic? Is it there? Is it like awake? Are we conscious, or we make effort about it, then we experience a little? So Baba says, do you feel that there is still a lot more time, or is it automatic? Your deity body is invoking you, deity souls. Can you see your deity body? When will you adopt it? Your heart is not attached to the old body, is it? You are not wearing your old type costume, are you? You are still wearing your old body, your old costume, which you are unable to renounce on time in a second. So, be free from bondage means to wear a loose dress. So, what do the double foreigners prefer? Loose or tight? You don't like tight, do you? You don't have any bondage, do you? So, body conscious means bondage. All have to check. You are ever ready by yourselves. Put the time aside. Don't look at the time. This is now to happen. This is yet to happen. You don't have to, become time conscious that way. Time knows and the Father knows. Baba is saying deity body, your deity body is invoking your you deity souls. It's like, how from one birth to another, we say the soul leaves when the next birth's body is already 3-4 months old. It's like body is getting ready, invoking the soul, and that's the time, and the soul has to leave when the body is ready. It's a continuous process, right? So Baba says, don't become time conscious, but time knows when it is gonna happen, and then Baba says, service knows and the Father knows. It's all interconnected. It's in a circular way connected and keep moving. Service will happen that way only when the time comes, and the transformation will happen. And then Baba says, service knows and the Father knows. Then Baba is bringing our attention to, are you content with service of the self? The most important service is service of the self. That begins the whole service. That would be consistent and elevated. Baba says, put aside world service, look at the self. Are you content with yourself in your own stage and in your own independent kingdom? How do we feel inside? Are we still triggered, affected, negative for anything? Or these are all our kingdom, Baba will elaborate. Or are we dependent on the story? Baba is asking us to look at the self. Are you able to rule your own kingdom well? Are all your workers, all your ministers and great ministers under your control? There isn't any dependencies there. Do your own ministers and great ministers sometimes deceive you? Sometimes internally, your own workers don't become companions of Maya in an incognito way, do they? In your own kingdom, is the ruling power and the controlling power of you kings working accurately. It isn't that you order pure thoughts to come, but waste thoughts come instead. This is one practice we can check ourselves. For that, we have to be conscious, awake, that I am even awake to order pure thoughts. That is in a practical way, I know. Let's think positive, don't think like this. No, think pure. Then, even while doing that, do the waste thoughts come? And if the waste thoughts come, have we mastered a method to recognize and say, this isn't right? That's a shift. And positive, how quickly do we act? So Baba is saying, it isn't that you order pure thoughts to come, but waste thoughts come instead, is it? That you order the virtue of tolerance and the virtue of upheaval comes instead. O self-sovereigns, are all your powers and virtues under your control? They are companions of your kingdom. So are they all under control? When kings issue an order, everyone says, yes, my lord, Ji Hazur, in a second and salutes the king. So do you also have such controlling power and ruling power? Are you ever ready in this? Your own weaknesses and your own bondages not deceive you. And to be able to know that won't deceive me even, what is necessary is to know your weaknesses, your bondages, your things that are. So then only, when we are aware, we can remove them. We become ever ready souls. Are we ever ready? With constant controlling power and ruling power. Power to control, power to shift, negative to positive, the mind, the thoughts, and ruling power that all our sense organs, mind, intellect, are, in alignment with the soul. We can rule over them. Not this is right. Let's do this. So today, BapDada is asking you, self-sovereigns, about the welfare of the kingdom of the self. All of you sitting here are kings, are you not? You are not subjects, are you? To be dependent on something means to be a subject. To have all rights means to be a king. So, who are all of you? Are you Raja Yogis or Praja Yogis? The court of all kings is held now, is it not? In the court of the kingdom in the golden age, you will have forgotten everything. So there you are already self-sovereign. It is that physical kingdom court of. You won't recognize one another as the same confluence-aged souls. You will also not remember at all this whole cycle and transformation phase. So how would we remember the other souls as, this was this so and so, and I'm at the confluence age. It is now that you become Trikaldarshi and know and see one. Beautiful, right? This is the only time at the conference for Trikaldarshi. You can see one another, you can realize, understand purity in that soul, such a maturity in that soul, such an effort that soul is making. This soul belongs to the golden age. This is a mature or old souls coming from golden age. There's some inclination, like understand a little. Baba talks about Trikaldarshi mostly in terms of myself. Like Baba always says that, spin the discus. So Baba says, then you won't recognize each other, but you can see now. Each one's court of the kingdom now is even more elevated than that of the golden age because it is with total awakeness. Trikaldarshi. You know everything and you are elevated. So Baba is today more elevated than that of the golden age. Only at the confluence age does such a royal court exist. So the condition of everyone's kingdom is fine, is it not? You didn't say loudly that everything is fine. So what is the royal code? It is to check myself, my own dependency, weaknesses, sense of. BapDada too loves this royal code. Nevertheless, check yourself every day. Hold your royal coat every day. If any of your workers become even a little careless, what would you do? Would you sack him? All of you have heard about the divine activities, the beginning, have you not? If a small child was being mischievous, what punishment was given? To stop his food or tie him with string was a common thing. But the punishment given was for him to sit in solitude for many hours. He was a child, and children can't sit. Therefore, his punishment was for him to sit in one place for 4 to 5 hours without moving at all. So, the punishment, in a way, would be elevated change, formation. So, they were given such royal punishment. Therefore, here too, if any of your workers cause mischief, make them sit in the furnace, the bhatti of intro. You must not become extroverted. Punish them in this way. Any come out, send them back in. Like children do this, don't they? When you make children sit down, they still do whatever they want, and you then make them sit down again. There. In this way, you will develop the habit of becoming introverted from extroverted. So we have to intend to do it and do it. It's everything within me, right? It's not another person. So Baba is saying, with that practice of like how we child comes out, keep telling him go back and sit there like that. All my workers, we know what Baba is meaning. As workers, we have to say no extrovert. Let it go, sit there, becomes the point. And then you will develop the habit of becoming introverted from extrovert. Habit is instilled in little children. Sit down and remember Baba. That child will not want to sit down, but you will again and again make the child sit down. No matter how much the child moves his legs, you would still say, no, sit like this, in this way. Make them sit in the bhatti of the practice of introversion by tying them with thoughts of determination. You don't have to tie with any other string, but the determined thoughts are the string. So it is not about children anymore. Think about it. Do we have that string of determination for ours? Baba is still talking about the children, make them sit in the bhatti of the practice of introversion. So punish yourself. What would happen when others give you punishment? If others tell you that these workers of yours are not good and you should therefore punish them, what would you do? You would feel a little, what is this one talking about? However, if you yourself give punishment to yourself, it remains for all. We have to be aware of our weaknesses and punish. Means with string of determination, bring that to alignment with the soul. By others telling you, it won't remain for all time. It becomes a compulsion. We don't like. Why we don't like? Because we are souls. When somebody forces, says something, gives an order, um, the soul experiences a little bit of rejection to that. It's only Baba when is that elevated stage power, the love. Baba is saying you may become, compelled and do it, but it doesn't stay for all time. If I myself realize and punish it for the better to teach, then it remains for all time. Until you have made the signals from others your own, they won't last all the time. Do you understand? Also having clarity, power, not depending on others, but knowing yourself. And not even yourself alone, right? We are with Baba. Baba is. So, what are your kings like? You are enjoying the royal court, are you not? All of you are great kings, are you not? You are not small kings, you are great kings. Acha, today, seeing the double foreigners, Father Brahma was especially having a chit chat. Baba will tell you about that later. Acha. The souls who are constantly conquerors of Maya, conquerors of matter, and are self sovereigns. To those who always use the treasures of virtues and all powers by right. To those who, with self sovereignty, make all their workers into their loving companions for all time. To those who are constantly free from bondage and who remain ever ready. To the contented souls, BapDada's love, remembrance, and namaste. We all from the heart with love. Namaste, Baba. Then BapDada meeting a group from Australia. You are souls who receive blessings from BapDada and all souls by constantly keeping a balance of remembrance and service. Are you not? This is the speciality of Brahmin life that together with making effort, you always receive blessings and also continue to make progress. In Brahmin life, these blessings work like a lift. You will continue to experience the flying stage through this. Why does BapDada have special love for the residents of Australia? Because each one of you always has the courage and enthusiasm to bring many others. The Father loves this speciality because it is also the Father's task to make the maximum number of souls receive their right to an inheritance. Therefore, the children who follow the Father are especially loved. As soon as you come, you have good enthusiasm. This is a blessing that the land of Australia has received. One becomes an instrument for many, but that should be for all. So we can take it on too. So BapDada continues to turn the beads of the rosary of the virtues of each one. Australia has a lot of specialities. However, Maya too loves those from Australia a lot more. Those who are loved by the Father also become loved by Maya. So many good ones, even if only for a short time, have become Mayas. Have they not? None of you are weak like them, are you? You are not going to get caught in any spinning, are you? BapDada remembers those children even now. What happens is that because of not understanding something fully, they have questions of why and what. So the door for Maya to enter, you now know the door for Maya, do you not? So don't get caught up in why and what, and then Maya won't receive a chance to come in. Don't open the door, even a little, the door of why and what. Always put on the double lock. Remembrance and service is the double lock. Just service by itself is a single lock. If there is just remembrance also and no service, that too is a single lock. Let there be the balance of the two. This is the double lock. We have to engage ourselves easy in service. Then Baba says your photograph is being taken on BapDada's TV. Later BapDada will show you. Look, you are in this picture. With your courage and your faith, there is still a good number. You are very much loved by the Father, and this is why Baba told you the method to remain safe from Maya. So it's always love, that all the teachings, so much patience, profoundness, and so thank you. Om Shanti. Let's take a minute to churn on what we heard, what sweet BapDada does, and then we can. Okay, so we can churn on the Murli point that stayed with you. Any point? Any discussion, question? Om Shanti, brother.
So, that highlight the importance of becoming self-sovereign. So, I like to Buddha says that being dependent on something, being a subject. So we are the king, so we have all rights. So somebody who has all rights, they are the king. So that comes with the ruling and controlling power. So Baba wants us to check that how much we have this ruling power. So whether we are Rajyogis or Prajayogis.
Yeah. We are Raj Yogis with the right, not some Raja Yogis and dependency rights. Thank you, Vijay brother.
Thank you.
So the movie says a chit chat with double foreigners. And I think this is the first Murli where I see Baba saying, hey, and then he explains that you are souls who are in the foreign land for service. And then he used the whole chain of from why Maya attacks you because it's all matter around it. So this Murli actually gave and connect with Baba as Baba sitting next to me like a friend. And he's chatting with me in the same language the way I speak. So when I say I, the soul speak the common language. And then he further goes ahead and he says why you are where you are, and what is that you need to conquer. So I think the point to take back is the focus that Baba says that keep the world aside, focus on your own self at this point in time and be the conqueror of the matter and the conqueror of your senses. I think that's the need of the hour, call of the time, even today, that just focus on your own self and that will do the maximum service in the world.
Yeah, I agree with that. So the Baba said the double lock is itself is like if you are paying attention to yourself as that king, self-sovereign, service is also happening because that powerful thoughts, energy coming out of you will do the service. But Baba, I think, means that we have to be busy with that, like paying attention to the self, not getting carried away. Sorry. And yeah, you said it rightly. Chit chat, we felt that, right? So lovingly as a friend, and explaining, talking. Thank you. Anyone else?
Om Shanti Anuben.
Om Shanti Javan.
I was just thinking, when you started the Murli, why did you go to that lovely Murli of the point and the drop? I understood because you wanted to take the label of innocent father, innocent children. Probably that was the thing, because I really love that Murli of Bindu and Boon. What is the Bindu? Boon, the same Nikal ke bindu ke sarjan. I was thinking why, but over here when you linked it, I was trying to resonate it with it. As the sister rightly said, see, Baba, when he speaks about double foreign children over here, we are all foreign children. We are all foreign children because we are in the land we have adopted over here. But this is not our land. And even in Murli day before yesterday, Baba said, when Baba comes to this land in a corporeal form, he has come to a foreign land. So that means if when Baba comes here down, it is a foreign land. So we also have to be foreigners because we have left our original home, the sweet home, and then we have come here. And we are foreign children. I'm talking about this land where Baba's Padramani takes place. And when the other children whom Baba calls as double foreign children, they are coming from other lands. From other lands to this foreign land where Shiv Baba had come. That kind of resignation. So the underline is same. All of us, whether we are foreign or whether we are double foreign children, our sweet home, we are original residents. Just to bring that one thing over here, I think Baba was playing here with words and all. And again, he says, we just come over here to play our parts. Of course, then the various things which he speaks about, costumes and Maya and all. But the second question which he asked, are you aware of your deity world? That was the question, Anuben, I was asking. See, when we sit over here, I know we think about Satyug. I know we think about the golden bird. But I am not sure how many times in my remembrance have I invoked the deity body. For me, it's more invoking being in the sweet home because that's the first place. I questioned myself, how come I've never invoked to say, okay, am I in this place? Of course, there are glances of pictures of golden age coming and me going and all. But I've never sat together to invoke. See, invoking a deity body, it's like, I feel, when these 13th day comes, the priest invokes the deity of the soul who was just left to come down and to have that food. For me, invoking is a very strong word. So I had that question, if you can just throw that, how much far, what is that secret where Baba is speaking about invoking of a deity body? That one thing I was just not able to get this. And I loved the last thing. I became Mother Yashoda. When Baba says your child is naughty, I can only remember Mother Yashoda tying Krishna with the string, two over there, and Krishna crying, but Mother Yashoda not hearing till he becomes. I said, I have to become Mother Yashoda for my ministers. Are you troubling? In others coming and see, you'll feel bad when, that song, Mother Yashoda, oh Yashoda, your child is so mischievous. See, he's doing this, he's doing that, blah, blah, and all. So when Baba says that others are giving, you take care. So we'll feel bad when our child is receiving and somebody else is saying. So I think that punishment of solitude, which he said, I like that. I like that reference which he gave as if I'm Mother Yashoda. This is just small bits I won't share. But still, that invoking deity body, I was just trying to shift.
Beautiful friends. You write, right? We all read heart melts and we kind of understand it so easily what Baba is explaining when Mother and Yashoda and Krishna way. And that is also right when if Yashoda will take charge herself that this is mischievousness and let me, help my child to correct, then there is nothing like that becomes permanent. Baba is talking about that. We have to recognize in ourselves and, take that practice of punishing to come back to solitude. I'm going out, extroverted, story, this, that that person, what happened. Again, no, come back to introversion means completely free yourself. That is gone past, not wanting to think about it at all. Then the power through that solitude of introversion of soul consciousness. That was really beautiful analogy Baba gave reference. Invoke, invoking, everything is an invoking in the sense, like how we all have heard, like Sister Shivani always mentions, a thought to reality. What is that? Thinking, Sankalp se Srishti. Because you want to create a reality, it has to start with the thought. That's invoking. You are invoking that reality by thinking about it and creating a vision, a picture about it. So for that, it needs conviction, clarity, confidence that yes, this is possible. This is what I want. I'm creating it. Then I'm holding onto it in my heart and mind. And you are really progressing towards it. Means will come your way. And that's how like Baba can help you to reach you there. So that's how the invoking is. So here, when Baba, in this context, one thing was coming to my mind. I wanted to share. Here, Brother Eric, who is the national coordinator of Canada, he was reading Murli for all of us on Sunday. So he shared one thing, how karma and destiny are connected. So two things, and I'm still churning on it, but it is very profound, and that is karma creates destiny, but destiny influences karma. It's such a beautiful thing he told. So, of course, what I'm doing, I'm creating my, future, the destiny, the reward. But like what Baba says, so hum so. If you were deity, then your actions will be accordingly. So if it is a predestined cycle of journey by the soul, but what you were, if you were a deity, you will be influenced. That is your destiny will influence the type of karma you will do. You will get inspired, influenced. So that's why Baba is asking us to really, in solitude, in meditation, see ourselves as deities. When you make that effort, you will tap onto your that. Don't know. Some sees the image. We don't have to see the image, but conviction, a feeling in the heart will come. A vision will come. You will be like, you'll know that yes, I'm a part of that deity world, golden age. I would be doing this or that, or whatever is your imagine. You can run through and practice until few days. Then you're invoking, and you will be guided to that real point, what you were, what you would be. And not exactly, but at the same time, quite clarity will come. And then your actions will automatically change. So I think you have to think along that line, Churn, how, again, the reference is Brahma Baba, always knew I'm becoming Krishna, and he would even dance like a child happily. So that is invoking, but at the same time, there is the conviction that becoming that, because Baba told me this is the truth, right? But it's accurate, all these things. So, yeah, our destiny is inspiring our karma. Are we able to get it? Yet? We have the power to do that karma, elevate that.
Yeah, when you were mentioning Father Brahma, I was just thinking, see, for him, Baba never reminded him of Paramdam. The first vision he got was only that he's going to become Narayan. See, with him, the vision was different. But for all of us, if you see, the first thing is, I am a soul. मैं एक आत्मा हूँ, परम धाम में हूँ, मुक्त अवस्था में हूँ, ज्ञान सूर्य के समान हूँ. So that's the lesson. No, I was just thinking, invoking deity body, one. So that means this lesson is only for we children, because I can't go and tell any other Baba's child, come on, invoke your deity body. I have to first take him to Paramdam. I have to first show him his true home. So that's why that
See, Baba,
journey, I was just thinking, something. I don't know. Still, I'm trying to resonate.
Mhm.
I have never invoked. It's a.
You have
I don't. This is
Baba,
my journey, I think.
Baba very quickly touched today also that you will go via a soul world. Means it's such a second thing to pass through. But Baba says experiencing your Muktavastha soul is the highest reward, and that is only when you are in a body and playing that most elevated um, role. But it's like Mukta Avastha, that free soul in the soul world stage you're experiencing while playing your part. That is your aim. You have to reach there. So it's interconnected. Without soul world or that free soul stage, without reaching to that, I cannot become that. But our aim doesn't end there. Our aim is to bring that free, most elevated soul into experiencing the Pradhan world and the role. So maybe we can churn on that more to bring it. That's invoking. Let's not stop there. As via, right? We have to still reach golden aim. Yeah, it's for us. It's for others as well. We can say how elevated behaviors should be and how much happiness it gives. Let's leave negativity, resentment, not fight, let it go. Similar thing, right? But for us, it's a really clarity and very highest stage that we have to reach. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Time is running very fast. If anyone else want to give a quick point, it's good. Otherwise, wait, little bit. Beautiful journey, but let's go into silence. Just maybe to put a little music, and then let's hold on to our thoughts journey that we just gave from the. Okay. Sit comfortably. Bring the awareness to totally focus inside this body, and as if you're traveling inside, go deep into the center of the forehead and feel that shining light, that gentle touch of that light that awakens your awareness that you are a light, a beautiful soul. You are made of happiness, love, peace, power, kindness, acceptance. All these beautiful qualities are the rays coming out of your soul. These are all your qualities. They never ever diminish from your soul. You are the master. You have all these powers, virtues. And you, the soul, radiate them, give them unconditionally. Experience it, being the master, being full with these qualities. And they naturally, automatically radiate out of you. You are the giver, the donor. You do not need anything from outside, from others. This is you, the soul, the whole energy. And experience the love, the assurance, the hold of the Source, the sweet, spiritual, Supreme Father, who constantly, unconditionally showering love upon you, who is awakening you so gently with love, away from the role, the matter, the temporary play, to your original, authentic, true self. Experience that you are the rightful child of the Supreme Soul. You are constantly sustained, loved, and empowered by the Supreme. You have a right. And you start to see the vision of the new world, the transformation that the sweet Father is enabling the world to go through with your help, with your presence. So yourself, the pure true soul, and the Father together, creating that new world. So experience being totally, completely free from the story of the role, the influence of the matter, and stay protected, empowered in your original self and love by the Supreme Soul, the highest and high, God the Father. See the shining soul in your body, in your role as a master, moving through every scene of the story, only radiating power, love, that light of God that gives life to others. Experience the light constantly in the body while playing through the role, and feel God's light always and constantly. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you to Baba. Thank you, Anuben. Thank you, Divine Family. See you tomorrow at 5 a.m. Until then, have a lovely day.